Hey guys, it's Siobhan. I'm back with another Game of Thrones inspired hairstyle. This one is based on a character called Catelyn Stark, and she's the wife of Ned Stark, the mother of the 5 Stark children. And yeah, I've wanted to do a video on Catelyn for a while, but I just wasn't sure of which hairstyle to pick. And also, a lot of the looks that she wears, or at least the actress wears during the show, they're so simple I thought that you guys probably wouldn't need how-to videos on how to replicate her look. But I decided I was going to do one anyway, just because I love Catelyn Stark. And the look I'm doing today is from the first episode of the first season. And it's actually a scene during which Catelyn is fixing Sansa's hair for a feast that the Stark family is hosting for the Lannisters. And it's really simple. It shouldn't take very long to show you, and I don't think it'll take you very long to do on yourself either. So I started off by parting my hair down the middle. I'm going to use a tool that looks like this one, and I'm going to section some hair from the front of my face like this. There we go. Two sections. You can see where they are. They're kind of parted a little bit right before my ear. Just brush out the rest of your hair because you want it to have no tangles for the next step. And you want to use your tool again to make another small section behind your ear. Now, what we're going to do is braid this section, and in the TV series, or at least in this particular episode, I couldn't really tell if Catelyn had rope braids or if they were 3-strand braids or what. So, I think I'm going to do, just to make this super fancy, a fishtail braid, and then use a small clear elastic to tie. Okay, so I look kind of like an alien with antennas and a goatee right now, but so okay, I finished. I did both sides. I sectioned another piece of hair from behind my ear, and oops, the elastic isn't totally tied, and I did fishtail braids. And I kind of clipped the rest of my hair out of the way with these sort of clips for now. Okay, so the next step is to just take the fishtail braids and wind them over your head like this and kind of, I guess, pin them however you can. You can crisscross them if you want. I'm going to. Whew. That was annoying. So it should look something crazy like this right now. And what you're going to do with the rest of your hair is kind of the same thing. Is braid it, except that you're going to use it to kind of cover that. You see what I mean? See, this is kind of messy on the side here. So what you can do, make sure that it's all tangle free. Pin it over the side and use a clip or a bobby pin to kind of hold it in place. I'm going to use this clip here. Now I'm going to braid again, but instead of doing fishtails, I'm going to do regular braids. Short pieces at the front of my face from an old haircut that are kind of annoying, like just these pieces that sort of stick out. But I wouldn't worry about that too much if you have the same thing, so you can fix it all at the end. Plus, something that I noticed about Catelyn Stark, or at least the way the makeup artists and the hairstylists, you know, and the costume designers, they've kind of made her, she's incredibly beautiful, the actress, but sort of simple. Like, she can't really be bothered with perfecting her outward appearance every day because she's a woman of the North. She's a Stark. and she has 5 kids she has to look after. So everything they do for Catelyn is really, really simple, and I kind of appreciate that because even when I was reading the books, it's sort of how I felt about her. She was gorgeous, but kind of stern, had better things to think about, as opposed to Sansa, who just always wants to look and be beautiful. Ow. Wow. Over, if you can, and use a clip or a large bobby pin to just hold it in place while you braid. Taking the first clip out very carefully. See how it's loose? It's exactly how you want it to be. And kind of place it how you want to place it. I noticed that Catelyn Stark hair does this sort of a flippy thing, so that's what I was trying to imitate. The flippy part in the front. For this part, I'm going to use a heavier bobby pin. Usually I use like the little ones. I'm going to use something a little bit heavier, because I just kind of want to hold this flippy piece in place. Flippy thing. Okay, so I'm going to tuck the end of that back there. Okay. I'm just kind of making, I guess, sort of a bigger or a wider headband by just placing this braid behind. I'm not putting them on top or crisscrossing or anything. I'm just... So, take the rest out. So, not finished yet. Now this part is totally optional. I noticed that Catelyn Stark has very thick hair, and she kind of had like somewhat of a curl in the seam. And as you can see, my hair has a bit of a wave to it, but to give it that extra oomph, here's like this is the back. I mean, you can leave it like that. I think it looks pretty this way, but I'm gonna do some curls. I finished curling my hair, and I have done a better job in the past. This is kind of what it looks like so far. I like how you might not like the way the sides stick out a little, but I actually really do like that a whole lot. I think that's what makes this look Catelyn. I don't like to back comb or tease just because it does a whole lot of damage, but what you could do if you wanted your curls to be just a little bit more windblown, because of course we're talking about the north here, some hairspray. And this is like a little bit better than using a comb. Sort of grab the end of your hair and just kind of push up. There we go. Kind of looks like it's been teased a little bit, but there. There we go. That's what I wanted. I hate when you have something like you're visualizing something in your head and you can't make it look the way you see it in your mind. It drives me insane. That's usually how it goes when I'm trying to cook dinner. I can't cook to save my life. I'm like, oh, that'll taste great, and then, yeah, no. Yeah, so this is it. This is my Catelyn Stark inspired hairstyle, and I actually really do love it, and I think I would wear this a lot. Actually, I already have worn it. I don't know what I'm talking about tonight, like I said. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one for sure. Bye.